Hi everyone, welcome to my live creative time today. My name's Mandy Witherby from Mandy's Papercraft Creations, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Welcome to another week of creativity. It's great to be here. These weeks roll around so quickly, don't they? I can't believe it's already been a week since we were here last time. I have got some gorgeous things to show you today. I can't wait for the projects today. I've been really looking forward to doing these ones, and we will just get everything set up before we jump in. Let me just fix this camera. There we go. Okay, and I'll pull this live stream up on my other devices so that I can see all of your comments there. Make sure I've got the volume all turned down. There we go, and got the iPad ready. Let's get the computer ready. Awesome. Okay, great. Well, the weather has warmed up, hasn't it? Well, here in Sydney it has anyway. Over the weekend we had some nice warm weather, and it's warmer again today. Well, it was warmer today. It's cooled off a little bit, and it's become a little bit cloudy or overcast. So don't know what the weather's doing today, but it was warmer earlier. So how was your weekend? We've got a long weekend here this weekend. It's a public holiday today. I'm actually not sure if it's a national public holiday all around Australia or if it's just certain states, because I get so confused, because some of our public holidays are just statewide and some of them are the whole country. So I'm not quite sure about today's one. I don't really know. To me, every day is the same. So public holidays don't really mean as much these days now that I work from home. So yeah, I'm not in the office anymore. So there you go. So maybe somebody will know and will be able to tell me. All right, so as you're jumping on, say hi. Let me know that you are here. If you are watching for the first time, let me know where you're watching from. We always love to welcome new friends. If you're watching live today, you're going to see the red live button up here in the top left hand corner on your screen in Facebook. And if you're watching the replay, you won't see that live button. So thank you to all of those coming back to watch the replay as well. And over on YouTube, thank you to everybody who comes over there to watch my replays over on YouTube as well. It's great to have you all, and I'm so thankful for your support. So thank you all so much for watching my videos. And I hope that you will take something away from today's video and yeah, enjoy some crafting. So feel free to craft along with me today, or sit back and relax and just watch what I have to share with you today. You can pull out any of your crafting projects and craft along while I'm in the background. That's always good too. I'll just tilt that down a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we had a lovely day on Saturday. It was World Card Making Day. What a special day, hey? What a great day to celebrate our love of paper crafting. So Stampin' Up! Held an online free event and which went for about an hour, and there were some fantastic projects in there, and it was lots of fun. I had an event with some ladies that came, and we shared the afternoon together, which was absolutely lovely. We created together the handmade and heartfelt kit. Sorry, you're probably seeing that back to front because I can't mirror my screen while it's forward facing. But yeah, we created this beautiful kit, and this is what we made. So we had this little storage box, and I haven't stuck one of my sections in because I wanted to keep that out, but I've just got it sitting there. So we've got this beautiful storage box, and then the cards that went that go in there. So I've got all my little envelopes in there, and I've got my cards here as well. These were the cards that we created. Well, I had already created mine ahead of time so that the ladies had samples to look at and to follow if they needed to. So we had this one, this really cute one. Look at all those cute little birds on there. And then we had this one. This is a really, really cool kit. It's really pretty. I love the color combinations. It's easy to put together, and it's nice and quick and easy, and there's lots of different sentiments for different occasions in this one, which is fantastic. It's always good to have a range of different occasions. But you can make them all birthday cards if you want to, or you can make them all thinking of you cards or wishing. This is my favorite one. I love this one. It's got lots of dimension there on the flowers, and I shaped the flowers and leaves a little bit too to give a little bit more dimension. Yeah, so that's a really pretty one. I've lost my little bit of twine there. There we go. That's supposed to sit up there like that. So yeah, so we had a lovely afternoon on Saturday creating those cards, sharing a fun time together. Lots of great conversation, laughs, chats, yummy afternoon tea, and it was just a really lovely day of celebrating World Card Making Day. And we've got the stamps left over to go ahead and use on our other projects. They're all the sentiments. Probably again you're seeing them back to front. That's all the different sentiments that are in the kit, which are really awesome. I had some leftover pieces as well, and yeah, there were extra tags and things too, which I don't know where my extra tags ended up, but they didn't end up back here in the box. They're somewhere. They're somewhere. So yeah, so it was really, really fun. We had a great afternoon. Hey Leslie, how are you today? Lovely to have you here. So Leslie joined us on Saturday. We had a fantastic time, and yeah, it was really a lot of fun. So what did you all do? Did you all do something special for World Card Making Day? Perhaps you watched the Stampin' Up event. We had it on the big screen, or my husband's big computer terminal screen, so that everybody could see it. And so that was really good. We tried to follow along. It was a little bit fast, and I found out later that apparently I could have slowed down and paused that particular video, because I didn't know that at the time. So I found that out after the fact. But it's okay. We just all crafted at our own pace, and it was all good. We got our cards done, so it was all good. Yes, Leslie said it was a great afternoon, very enjoyable. Yeah, it was fun. It's always fun to gather together and craft together, and you know, come together as a crafting community, and we make so many beautiful friendships, and I've just been so blessed by all the beautiful people that have come into my life because of Stampin' Up. So who would have thought that we'd make such beautiful friends just through stamps, ink and paper. Yeah, it's certainly a special community. Yeah, and then yesterday was just a chilled day. Yeah, afternoon nap, church in the morning, afternoon nap. Hadn't slept well much last week actually at all, so I was pretty tired by yesterday, and then didn't sleep again well last night, so yeah, try and catch up in the next couple of days. But all good, all good. So if you did something special for World Card Making Day, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Now today we are going to be playing with some more kits, because there is something special at the moment. Did you all see this? Have you seen this? There is a special, there's a sale, I should say, on all of the Stampin' Up kits in the kits collection. Have you seen that? So lots and lots of beautiful kits to choose from, up to 30% off on these kits. And some of them have got really fantastic reductions on them. So definitely go to the online store and check those out if you haven't already. I checked just before I went live, and I saw that one of the kits has already sold out. And there's another one that was already, I think, sold out as well. Well, currently unavailable. Looks like they're going to come back at some stage, but if they're going to come back in time before the sale ends, I don't know. So the sale goes for 3 days. It goes from the 6th to the 8th of October, so Monday to Wednesday. So definitely go and check that out. And if there were kits that you had in mind that you had been looking at or you've been thinking about, definitely grab them now before they sell out, because as I said, some of them have already sold out this morning. So definitely go and check that out and make sure you grab those ones that you want while they're on special. It's a great time to get them. Great for gifts as well. We've got Christmas coming up, and I know there's a lot of birthdays between now and Christmas as well. Kits make great gifts, even for those who are not yet crafters. Because these are all-inclusive kits, all they sometimes need is just a pair of scissors, and we all have scissors in the house usually, just to cut twine or things like that. But everything else you need comes in the kit. Now, some of the kits are non-stamping kits, so if you've got new crafters that you think, or not sure how they'll go with the stamping, choose one of the kits that are a non-stamping kit. There's lots and lots to choose from. So there's some stamping kits, some non-stamping kits, and yeah, definitely go in there and check those out. So there is also a scrapbooking kit in there. It's different to, and it is reduced as well. It's different to our scrapbooking workshop kits. Those ones are not discounted. They're not in that kits collection page. But there's one, what is it called? Let me tell you what it's called. I'll look it up here. It is the Make a Memory scrapbooking kit, and that one is on special. So that's a great one to grab as well. So definitely go check that out and grab your kits today before they before any more of them sell out. Now, also too, let me remind you as well that we have the new advent calendar. This is being very popular. Now, I believe that the advent calendar, it's a crafting advent calendar. It's a 12-day advent calendar, okay? And there's lots of different products that are exclusive just to the advent calendar. You won't find them in a catalog. You won't find them in the online store. They are simply just exclusive to the advent calendar, and they're beautiful. I've seen them, and they're beautiful. And this one is also a great gift, and I know that some people are getting this as a birthday gift or a Christmas gift from their hubbies, perhaps. If it's something that you want, you might like to put it on your wish list for your hubby to get for you. Now, just to let you know though, that this kit, I believe, has already sold out in North America. So it's proving to be very popular, and I know a few people that have already purchased it as well here in Australia. So I'm sure that it's quite popular here too. I haven't seen it. Actually, I didn't check today to see if it's up on the inventory, the low inventory list. Let me have a look, because we can check on the demonstrator side if the things are going down, if things are falling into low inventory. And let me just check to see. It's not on there yet. There's a few other things on there though, but not that. Okay, so that's good. So grab it now if you can, before it ends up selling out, because with the advent calendars, they are only while supplies last, and you're only seeing half of it here in this image. The other half is off the page there, but you get a little sneak peek of some of the projects you can make with some of the items in there. That'll give you a little inkling into some of the products that are in there. With the advent calendar, the products that are in there are not Christmas related, not Christmas specific. They're all occasion, so you can use the items that are in there all year round. So yeah, so definitely go and check that out. That's beautiful. Hi Kay, how are you? Lovely to have you with us today. Hi Dimity, lovely to have you with us today as well. Oh, you bought some kits just before the sale started, Kay. Oh no. Oh, that's what's the saying? That's the way the cookie crumbles. I know it happens to me sometimes too. I'll make some purchases, and then so I did as well actually, Kay. But then when I saw the sale, I went in and I got some more. So I know, because I did too, and it often happens to me. I'll purchase something, and then there'll be a sale that we don't know is coming that gets sprung on us, and I'm like, oh, I just bought that. But it's kind of how it goes, isn't it? We don't always know when these sales are going to pop up. So but that's okay. It just means while they're on sale, we can go and get some more, right? That's what I did. So there's lots and lots of kits. We did the Road to Christmas kit last week. You might remember. If you didn't see my video of that one, you can go back and check that out. It's on my YouTube channel, and it should still be on my Facebook channel for a month from last week, what was last? last week was the 29th of September. So a month from there, it'll still be on. And then Facebook will remove it. But really, really cute kit, this one for Christmas with that little puppy dog. So adorable. And we got additional puppies and trees in the kit, or you get additional puppies and trees in the kit. So I actually added them to the extra, to the other project as well. Even though the original didn't show that it had them, I added them, and I tried to make them all different and position things in different places. So that's a really great one. That one's a non-stamping one, so that one's actually a cheap kit too. That's a really good one to have for Christmas if you're wanting to send out some handmade Christmas cards. And that's the handmade and heartfelt one that we did for World Card Making Day, which I just showed. The heirloom arrangements, that's another one that's been really popular. This one keeps on going on unorderable because it just keeps on selling out because it's been so popular. There are some there at the moment. I just checked the store. Oh, now that I say that, hang on, let me go and do a double check. Yes, it's still available at the moment. So if you've been waiting for this one to come in, because as I said, it keeps going unorderable because it's really popular and people keep snapping it up, then grab that now because that's available at the moment. And there's lots of other ones as well. They're just the flyers that I had at the top of my folder, and I just pulled them out and thought, oh, I can quickly show those. But there's lots and lots of other beautiful kits in there, so definitely go and check them out. Hey Rose, how are you? You're normally from Victoria and you're holidaying in Tassie. Oh, how nice. I have the advent calendar. Hubby bought it for you for Christmas, and you bought the kit you wanted this morning. Fantastic. That's awesome, Rose. That's very exciting. You're going to love that advent calendar. The products in there are beautiful. Which kit did you buy this morning? Let me know which one you bought. That's awesome. Yes, and Leslie loves the Road to Christmas kit. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. I was showing the ladies on Saturday when they were here, showing them the cards in person, and yeah, they all loved it. So that was really cool. Now, what I was going to also let you know about is, you might remember last week I was telling you about the special join offer at the moment. If you're not already a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're placing an order and your order is up around the $60 mark or more, then definitely consider joining Stampin' Up! Because those kits you can put in your starter kit and you get the discounted amount as well on them. So that means that you get to add even more to your starter kit, which is awesome. You also, oh, you got the new Christmas one, Rose. I've got that one coming too. It's really pretty, isn't it? Yes, I'm looking forward to getting that one as well. Fantastic. Very good. Yeah, so definitely check out the join offers. There's 2 join offers. You actually get $175 worth of free product that you get to choose in your starter kit in either of the offer. So it depends on your budget, depends on how much you want to spend now, and then how much you want to use your demonstrator discount on later. Because once you join, you get a 20% discount on all your Stampin' Up! Products, which is awesome. So there's this one, you can spend $60 and choose up to $235 worth of product. Or there's this one, which is you pay only $169 and you can choose up to $344 worth of product. So it depends on your budget, which way you want to go, or which products you want to put in your starter kit. I know of some people that are wanting to get the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so they're going for this one. Some just wanted to get lots and lots of things, and so they've also gone for this one. Other ones, they just want to join and just want to get their $175 worth of free product, so they're going for this one. So it just depends on whichever option suits you, but they're both fantastic. And joining Stampin' Up! Is amazing. It's a beautiful crafting community. If you're here in Australia and you'd like to join my team, we would love to have you come and join us. We love welcoming in new people to our team. We have a beautiful crafting community. Beautiful team. We do things together online and occasionally in person too. I try to catch up with my team members about once a quarter in person if possible. But we do lots of things together online, and we get together each month and have team gatherings, and I do team recognitions, and we have a crafting time together. I keep everybody up to date with all the latest news and updates and sales that are coming and sales that are happening and all the promotions and things. And another awesome thing is we always get we have the opportunity of getting some of the new products that are releasing in the future, like in the next 6 weeks or so. We get to order them early. So if you join right now, you'll actually be able to add things to your starter kit that are going to be released in the November online exclusive release. So we have access to those at the moment. I've ordered some, I've got them coming on the way. They should be here in the next couple of days. But yeah, you can add those to your starter kit as well right now. I can't show you what they are because they're not released yet, and I haven't received my products yet, so I can't show them to you yet. But when you go to select your items for your starter kit, they'll actually come up on the screen, and you'll see it'll say underneath them pre-order. So you'll know you're getting exclusive goodies which haven't been released yet, which is always exciting. So yeah. Rose said she made the Road to Christmas kit with your 4-year-old granddaughter on the weekend. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's lovely. I'm sure she really loved that, especially with that cute little puppy dog. He's adorable. He looks like a little golden retriever or a Labrador. I'm not sure which, but he's golden and he's a big dog. So, but he's on our cards, he's only little. But yeah, they're beautiful. Hey, Julie, how you going? Great to have you here. Yeah, so lots of exciting things happening. So definitely check that out. And yes, if you would like to join my team and you'd like any more information, please feel free to let me know, and I would love to give you the details of that. Now, I've got some links that I'm going to pop in the comment to make it easier for people if they're watching this video live or coming back to the replay, that you can jump directly to the kits section. So I've got a link directly for that. Let me find that here. Here it is here. Okay, it's a bit of a long link, this one. My link extender hasn't been working too well lately, so I'm using all my long links at the moment. All right, so we'll put that one in there. Okay, so there's a link directly if you want to go directly to the kits page on the online store. Of course, if you would like to join, you can add other things in there as well to your starter kit, and I'll put that join link in there as well. I'll put this one here because this one has got more information on it as well. So hang on, let me put that here. Join my team. And I'll put the link there. There we go. And that link for joining my team, that is actually the information page. And then you can click on, if you're interested, then you can click on the Join Now button, and that'll take you through the join process. But that page actually gives you more information as well. So apart from what I've already mentioned. So lots of great advantages of joining, the discount, the community, the free products to begin with. Oh, and I forgot to mention you do get free shipping on your starter kit as well when you join, which is awesome. So it's an additional saving for you too. And then so many other awesome things are available to you. And yeah, definitely go and check that out. All right, so you might notice that I'm very fruity today. I've got my cherry tomato, my new cherry tomato brooch on. I've got my strawberries as well. We are going to be creating with one of the kits today, and it's a gardening kit. So I'm wearing my fruits and veggie. Well, they're both fruits, aren't they? Because tomatoes are fruit, considered fruit too, not a veggie. because we are going to be playing with the Welcoming Garden kit today, which is a beautiful kit. I've been so excited to play with this one, so I can't wait. It's a florally garden, this one, but the reason I'm wearing my veggies is because hubby has been working on our veggie garden this weekend. So he's planting the new crops for the new season. And now we're getting the sun that's coming onto our garden. He can start to get the crops in. So today he's planted some more cherry tomatoes, and we will get some that'll pop up that'll self-sow as well from previous years, as they always do. We usually get hundreds, and he has to pull a whole heap out, but he always likes to plant a brand new one as well. What else did he plant? He planted some silver beet and some baby spinach, some cucumbers and snow peas and parsley, and we already had some baby spinach which we thought had gone off, but it's come back again, so, and it seems to be good at the moment, so we're going to pick some of that. We've got thyme in there, we've got basil as well. He planted some basil, of course, with the tomatoes. What else do we have in there? Mint. We've got a lot of mint, so we're going to have plenty of mint for our punch at Christmas time. And our peach tree is starting to fruit as well. We've got the little tiny fruit on there that's just started now as well. And he's given that a big haircut because that got so huge last season that we couldn't actually get to all of the fruit, and a lot spoiled and fell on the ground because we couldn't get to it. So he's given that a big chop back, and it's already fruiting. So it's very happy, which is great. And our citrus trees have gone into flower now as well, but they won't fruit now till the winter. So citrus in the winter, and all of the other things in the summer, which is awesome. So hence all of my fruit today. All right, how about we get crafting, hey? Have you all got your cuppas with you? I've got my chai latte today, and I'm going to get crafting. Oh, I was going to show you as well. So this latest release is from, I forget her name. She's an Aussie, and she has a cookbook called In Praise of Veg. This is the little box that my brooch came in, and I have another one as well, which is a little bunch of carrots with the carrot tops, which is really cute. I was having trouble deciding which one to wear today. So this one is the In Praise of Veg, and there is a cookbook like this that's available in most of the big stores. And then inside, that's where the brooch sits inside, and then inside it has a little blurb about the brooch, and it says, this one's called Vine and Dandy, and it says, still clinging to the vine and looking fine, these little tomatoes are sweet, snappy and dressed in their freshest greens. Nature's version of farm to fabulous. In Praise of Veg. There you go. Yeah, so there's always something cute, and there's, in this range, there's also avocado brooch and earrings, and beetroots and peas, and all sorts of things. There's all sorts of other pumpkins and corn and cabbage, and yeah, lots of fun stuff. So I just thought I'd show you the box today because they always come in these cute little boxes, and I don't normally show them. All right, let's get to crafting, because you didn't come here to talk about my brooches, but some people often ask me, so from time to time I like to give a little bit of extra information about them. All right, well, let's tip the camera down and we'll get started. All right, bear with me. I'm just going to cover up the camera so I don't make you all dizzy while I transition. Here we go. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I'll just get this adjusted and we'll tighten everything up. Might be a bit squeaky. Okay, adjust the lights. Get my little spirit level to make sure I've got everything nice and straight. Oh, I don't have. Let's fix that. There, I think that's better. All right. Let's do a flip and a zoom. Whoop. Think about there. will be good. I just need to straighten this bit up a bit. There we go. All right, how is that looking now? Is that better? Move the keyboard, we don't need that now. And I'll just move that to there. There we go. Okay, let me just take a sip of my chai. Okay. I'm going to wet my whistle a little bit after talking so much. All right. The Welcoming Garden Kit. Has anybody got this one? Let me know if you do. It's really beautiful. I haven't opened it up yet. So when you get these ones that are the stamping kits, they come wrapped in plastic. The ones that are the non-stamping kits don't come wrapped in plastic, but the components inside are wrapped in plastic. But these ones have to be wrapped in plastic because they've got the ink spot and the ink spot and the block floating around inside. Well, you'll see when we open it. All right. So here we go. All right, so we've got crumb cake ink spot. We've also got the stamp set here, and we've got a fence. I'll turn that over that way. We've got a fence. We've got some wood here, like a fence paling, and we've got our sentiments here. Then I'll tip the rest out. I'll move the box out of the way, and this is the kit. Look at these beautiful projects, these beautiful cards in here. All right, let's open this up and we'll have a look at all of the items. So it's the stamp set and the inks that are the loose items, and then everything else is in the plastic. So all the other kits that are non-stamping kits, they come wrapped like this inside the box as well. Get rid of that plastic. Okay. All right, so in here we've got a block. We've got some tear and tape. Now I've already got my own blocks, so I'm going to hang on to that block because I like to use them. Sometimes I use them in my studio for classes, and sometimes I give them as gifts. So I'm going to hang on to that one. The tear and tape, I already have tear and tape that's open, so I'm going to use that up first before I open that one. This one is actually already from a kit, and this one is my own that I bought from Stampin' Up. So I'll keep those there. We've got some mini Stampin' Dimensionals. We've got our beautiful envelopes. Look at those, aren't they pretty? They're all the same. Look at that pretty floral design. They're white on the inside. We've got, they must be one of the components for the cards. It's some white cardstock. We've got our card pieces here for some of these cards. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to be so pretty. Now, let me just grab on the back, underneath the cardboard, are the instructions. Okay, so it shows you the projects, gives you step-by-step instructions, shows you what you need for each of the projects, and then on the back it shows you all of the components of the kits, the colours, how many cards it makes. This kit makes 9 cards, so 3 of each of the 3 designs. Then there's a couple of video links there as well if you want some more information about if you're a beginner stamper, and if you want more information about kits, there's a QR code there for that as well. So we'll keep that handy because we'll use that as we're putting together our project. This is the stamp sheet to show you what stamps are in your set. This is in English, French and German, but we just need the English one. So the French and German one we don't need because our set is in English. So I'll keep those together. Then we've got these beautiful printed card bases. Look at those. They're so pretty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those ones. Okay. We've got some labels for our sentiments. These are gorgeous. I love these. They're sort of antique looking. They're beautiful. We've got our fence palings that we're going to wear, well, our gates and our fence. We're going to do some stamping on those. There's a couple of sheets of those. We've got 3 sheets of this one with our wrought iron gate and some fence posts, a little birdhouse and some sentiments. Our greenery. Oh my goodness, look at this. How beautiful is that? Look at all of that. I love the colours in this kit. And there's 3 of those. Okay. Then if you want something to stamp on, you can stamp on this cardboard. Great for if you're traveling as well. You can stamp on that as you're traveling. Now, this popped out of somewhere. I'm not sure if that's a piece that I'm going to need, but I'll pop it up there just in case it is. All right, let's see how to put together these cards. Now, what I might do as well is I'm going to grab my large crumb cake ink because I like to save the ink spots either for traveling or for gifts for people. So I'm going to grab my large crumb cake stamp pad. And this is it in the classic Stampin' pad size. So same ink, same color. Okay. Alrighty, let's have a look. All right, let's start with card number 1. So we'll start with this one. We'll pull out all of the components that we need. Hang on, I'll put my ink up there out of the way and my adhesive over there. All right, so it shows us here that we need one of the fences and we need a card base, which is this one. Oh no, that is part of it. That's that part there. That's right, and that opens like that. Okay, so we've got those pieces. Then from here we need this one and we need this one. Oh, thank you, Amber. Amber has put in the comments the price of this kit because I did forget to mention it. Sorry, thank you. I did have it on a sticky note here. I forgot about it. This one is 30% off. So it was, the regular price is $42 on this one. Currently, you can get it for $29.40. So it's amazing. Hey, Robin, how you going? Yes, it is a great discount. You didn't realize it was such a great kit. Yeah, I know, me too. Until I had a look. I actually watched the Stampin' Up video of it this morning just so I kind of knew what I was doing today. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So, all right, and then we've got these ones here. So we'll pop those out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 are stuck together. Yep, and we're going to need to use our fence paling stamp and our thanks stamp, which is that one there. So we'll do the stamping first. All right. Okay, so that's all of the bits. And we're going to be using Stampin' Dimensionals, the mini Stampin' Dimensionals for this one. This one's a bit squished. This one got a bit squished. Let's flatten that out. That'll be okay. All right. Okay, so let's now turn over to the instructions. Here is the instructions for project number 1. Okay, we're going to do a bit of stamping. So it's going to close like that and, wait, which way does it go? That and that. Is that right? Yes, so we're going to be stamping on the outside of the, just have to fold that the outside of the palings there. Okay, so I'm going to flip that over to stamp on those. Now I'm just going to get a grid paper to put underneath there so I don't get ink on my desk. There we go. Whoops, hang on. Actually, we might stamp the sentiment first and then we'll come in and stamp the all of the fence detail. So we want our thanks stamp. Pop that on our block. If you want to make sure that you get your stamps nice and straight, pop your stamp down, face down, as if you're going to stamp it on paper first. Let it relax into its normal shape and then pick it up with your block. Now all of these, because they're photopolymer, I'm going to give them a good clean first to just remove any of that manufacturing oil, and then I'll just dry that off and then we'll ink it up. All right, let's put that over there. Okay, so we're just stamping our thanks sentiment there into the center. Beautiful. Good. Okay, stamp that off, give that a quick clean, dry it, and pop it back onto our stamp sheet. All right, now we need this one, which is the wood detail for the fence palings. Pop that one on our block. Does it go right across? Oh, it will go right across. Now this one is a little bit bendy. Okay, so this one is a good one. Just pop that up there. This one is a good one to put down on your paper. Let it relax into its natural shape and then pick it up with your block. That way you'll know that it's straight. Give it a clean. Dry it off. I should dry my block off too. All right, and we are going to stamp the fence. Okay, so I've got that flipped over. I'll actually open that all the way up. Now before I do that, this one's just got a little bit of a bend in it, so I'm just going to get my bone folder and just run that over that bit there, just to get that to sit down a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right, now let's see, which way up does this go? So it looks like it goes, I don't think it really matters which way. They're showing it up that way. Okay, so we'll do it up that way then, I guess. Okay, so ink it up. Now if you're using the little ink spot, when you open that up, you'll just tap that across. Okay, when you're inking up your stamps, don't push the block, don't push the ink down hard into the stamp, because what will happen is it'll put ink into the little crevices and then you might not get a clean stamped image. You might get a bit of shadowing or a bit of a halo and things like that. We don't want that, so just tap tap tap. Okay, and if you're using a big ink pad, tap tap tap. And then we're just going to stamp this down on each of the fence palings, just to give that little bit of wood texture. Now, if you don't have grid paper to put underneath your project, use that cardboard that came in the box. This just gives a little bit of added texture. You could even turn this around. You could do some up this way and some up that way if you wanted to make sure that the texture is in different sections. But it's very easy to stamp. Okay, done. Now, if you wanted to, of course, you could do the inside as well. I'm not going to worry so much about the inside. All right, so we'll close that up. Clean our stamp. All right, so once we've done that, we're then going to close up our card. I'm going to use my bone folder just to burnish those fold lines. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use the edge of your block because these are nice and rounded, so you can use the edge of your block. Just don't use anything too sharp. Okay, and then we're going to put Stampin' Dimensionals onto all of these little pieces, and then we're going to place them on. So let's grab our flowers and our little birdhouse, and we're also going to put dimensionals on our sentiment. So we'll turn everything upside down so that we can put our dimensionals on there. All right, so we've got the mini dimensionals. I'm just going to use my take your pick tool, but if you don't have a take your pick tool, you can just use your fingers to do this. I love my take your pick tool. It's one of my most used tools in my craft room. I love that we've got mini dimensionals in this kit. Often we get the large ones, but we've got minis in this one, which is awesome because we've got all these tiny little flowers. Whoops. So all of these cards are going to have really nice dimension on them. And we need a couple on the birdhouse. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to pop the actually I'll open this up to do this bit. We're going to pop the birdhouse on top of the birdhouse. So it's the same birdhouse, this just gives it dimension. And we're going to pop this single little flower over here. The double one goes here. And then this other single one, it goes on this one up here. There we go. And then, yep, that's it. And then we close that up. So we've got the beautiful dimension there. And then we'll add our little sentiment label. And we're going to pop that on the front of the fence. Wait, which is the middle? Which is the middle part here, I think. That goes about there. Oh, now the other thing I didn't check was where, yes, I didn't check where those dimensionals are going to sit on that fence, did I? Because you want to make sure, because there's holes in the fence, you want to make sure the dimensionals are going to sit on the palings. So I might need to move those. I'll take that middle one off. I'll just redo those. So the best way to do it is to line up where you want to have it. And then you'll see where the fence palings are, and that's where you're going to put your dimensionals. Okay, so I'll put one there and I'll put one out there. I might just add an extra one here. It says just to put two, but I'm just going to add a few more because I know I've got plenty of dimensionals in my stash if I run out of these ones. There we go. And now we'll line that up again with the fence palings. There we go. Beautiful. And that's our first card. Isn't that cute? Then you can write your greeting in here. If you want your greeting to be hidden, you can write it behind this panel here. So write it along this bit here. Isn't that pretty? That's a really pretty little card. Beautiful. And then you've got your pretty envelope to put it in. So there you go. All right, that's card number one. Done. Okay, let's see card number two. Hey Jenny, how you going? Windy there today after 27 yesterday. Oh, and you've got snow today. Oh my goodness. It's It's almost 4 seasons in one day, isn't it? 4 seasons in 2 days. Wow. Bit of a difference in the temperature and the climate there today, at the moment, I should say. All right, card number 2, we need our card base. We need one of these white pieces. We need, actually I'll put the rest of these ones aside. Done with those ones. We want our greenery, this one here. So we'll just take this out carefully. I was just letting everybody know, Jenny, about the kit sale that's on at the moment. Up to 30% off all of the Stampin' Up! Kits in the kits collection. And we're playing with one of those kits today. This one has got a really good saving on this one, a 30% saving on this kit. It's a beautiful kit. So we'll take all of these ones out. All right, this one's got lots and lots of little flowers. Oh, we also need our wrought iron gate. Where did I put those now? Oh, that's over here. We need this one. This beautiful gate. This reminds me of like the entrance to a secret garden. Don't you think? And we need, that's for the last one, that's for the last one. We need a sentiment label. Where did our sentiment labels go? They are over here. We're going to use one of these long ones this time. There we go. So lots of little components. All right, let's turn to the instructions for card number 2. There we go. Oops, I'll get rid of the dimensional backings from the previous project. Okay, there's all our little bits and pieces. We'll fold our card base, give that a burnish with our bone folder to make that sit down nice and crisp. There we go. We are going to do some stamping again. Okay, so we're going to use this one again, the wood one. Just move that over for a minute. On our white piece. Just repositioning everything here so I can work in the space. Let me just have a little sip of my water, just 2 secs. All right, now for this one, I'm going to ink this up. We're going to stamp some wood. Just make sure I've got this straight using my grid paper. I'm going to stamp some wood over on this side. And one down here. And then we're going to have one up here as well. Just like that. Okay. Beautiful. Clean that off. Get our chamois. Love my chamois. Such a great cleaning tool. All right. And take that off and we'll get our sentiment. Which sentiment are we having? We're having just a note on this one. So that's a nice sentiment to use for any occasion. Just a note, so we'll pop that down on our paper, take our block, give it a little clean because we haven't used this one yet. Dry it off, made my block nice and wet too. Let's dry that off. And there's our little sentiment label, so we'll stamp our sentiment on there. Oh, I want to make sure I've got that straight. It's a wibbly wobbly one, this one. Come on, sit still. There we go. There we go. clean that one off. Okay, so that's all of our pieces done. Now we're going to put some tear and tape on the back of this one. So we're going to put 3 pieces of tear and tape. Now the tape does tear, okay, hence it's called tear and tape. I usually cut mine though. I always like clean edges. I just find it easier. Okay, so we're going to put 3 strips of tear and tape on there. You're going to put, just move the sentiment up there. Going to turn this over upside down and put, oh no, it's going front ways, that's right, because it's got to go behind the gate. We're going to put some tear and tape along the bottom here of the leaves, the greenery. Okay, and so that's those ones, and then these ones are having Stampin' dimensionals, so we're going to do all the adhesive now, and the label is also having dimensionals. Okay, now some of the dimensionals on this one are going to need to be cut smaller, and it will show you here on the images where it shows you where to place all of your adhesives. It'll show you if they're full dimensionals or if they're cut dimensionals. They've actually got it marked a bit darker to show you. So can you see that there? Okay, so we will pop these ones on. So we've got the 3, the large ones, and then some of these smaller ones need half dimensional, so I'll come back to those. Because some of the flowers are just a bit smaller, so the larger dimensionals will be seen from the front. All right, and then we can cut. So you can either cut your edge pieces here, or you can cut your dimensionals in half. I'll probably just cut the dimensionals themselves in half. There we go. These flowers are just that little bit smaller. Just be careful when you do that, of course, because your scissors are very, very sharp, especially those paper snips. If you use the Stampin' Up! Paper snips, which are sadly no longer available. I hope they bring back some other similar snips at some point. I think they probably will at some point, but there's no news on that yet. The manufacturer that was making them stopped making them, so they couldn't get them anymore. All right, so this is probably the fiddliest bit, is just putting those dimensionals on. There we go. And then it's showing 3 on here. Put 3 on the back of our sentiment label. Oops, I've missed one over here. Got another little one over here. So I need another half dimensional. We'll put the other bit back on the sheet. We'll use that for something else. There we go. All right, so that's all the adhesive done. Now we'll put all of these pieces together. The first thing we need to do is to add our greenery to the back of the wrought iron fence, or gate I should say. So take that off there, lay that down, and then we're going to lay this down on top of that and line up the bottom parts. And then we're going to tuck these greenery bits in around and through the fence or the gate. I keep on calling it a fence. It's a gate. And this one wraps around here. So you can see how that's sort of wrapping around like the vine growing in and around the gate there. Isn't that cool? Love that. All right, and then we're going to turn that over and we're going to put dimensionals on the back of that one. So we're going to have 3 along the bottom, it's showing me. So it shows you in the image where to put all of your dimensionals. Makes it easy. 1 in the middle there. We've got some circular bits here at the top, which are where you can place your dimensionals there. So they won't be seen from the front, and then 1 up the top here. That one won't be seen there either. And is that all? I think that's it for that one. Okay. All right, and now we'll bring in our card base. Actually, now that we've done all the stamping, I can move this grid paper out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. All right, and then we're going to take the tear and tape off this one. Oops. There we go. And this is just being centered on the card front with the 2 wood strips at the top and the single one at the bottom. So just center that up. Make sure you're happy with it before you push it on, because that tear and tape is very strong adhesive. There we go. And then we're going to pop our gate, our prepared gate down. Let's remove all of the backings from those dimensionals. Okay, and that's going to go down like this. So it's going to overlap a little bit on the white. So it's overlapping a little bit at the top and the bottom. Push that all on there. Okay. Then we're going to add our flowers and our sentiment. So I'll turn all of these over so I can see which ones are which and where they go. This one is the most time consuming, I think, of all of them in this kit. The last one is quicker to put together. So these go about here, like that. These ones are going to go up the top here, like that, something like that. These 3 down the bottom. There's lots of adhesive on this one, lots of mini dimensionals. This one's going to go down here somewhere. Actually, I think that one was for up there and that one was for down there. It doesn't really matter, I don't suppose. That one's probably stuck now. Is it stuck too tight? Yep, that's okay. That's all right. We'll put this one down here instead. Doesn't really matter. There we go. And then our single ones. The single ones I might put down once I've done the sentiment label. I'll put that first. Across the middle. Oops, I think I just dropped a dimensional backing somewhere. Did I? Maybe it went back. Nope, must have fallen down there. All good. All right, so we'll pop our sentiment on there. How pretty is this looking? So gorgeous. Put one under there. One down here. And then we've got an extra one that goes up here. There we go. Get rid of all those dimensional backings. Make sure everything's pushed on properly. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, there it is. I knew I dropped one somewhere. It's caught in amongst the... Hang on, where's my tweezers? Here. It's just caught in here. I think, or is that a shadow? Hang on, let me put my glasses on. I actually don't have my glasses on, so I might see better if I've got my glasses on. Oh, maybe it was just the shadow I was seeing. Is there a dimensional backing under there? I'll have to get Amber to have a look with her good eyes later. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it was just a shadow. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. So isn't that beautiful? Look at all the dimension on that. That's so gorgeous. Love that. So that's our second card. Done. Where's our beautiful envelopes? Here we go. It's our second one done. All right, now for the third one. The third one we've got to do a little bit of stamping on as well with the fences. Okay, so I'll bring back in my grid paper because we're going to need to do some stamping. We need another one of those card bases. So we're using one of these again. We've got our other floral piece on this one here. Now this one is a little bit more delicate, so be careful when you're taking this one out. They're actually pretty easy to pop out. They come out quite well. There's lots of little pieces in this one, and they're quite fine. Oh, Dimity, the garden kit is sold out now. Are you serious? That must have just gone because I checked it just before. I checked it when we first went live actually, and it was still there. Did you all jump on and just order it? Did you all just order it and make it go unorderable? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm just going there to have a look. Welcoming garden kit. Well, I'm still seeing that it's available, Dimity. Hang on, let me refresh my screen. Oh, no, there you go. It has just gone unorderable just now. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the heads up on that one, Dimity. Okay, well, you'll all have to look for this one. Maybe you all did just jump on and order it right now. I hope you did, because otherwise you'll have to wait for it to come back. And it might not come back in time for the sale, sadly. That's the thing with these kits while they're on sale at the moment. We just don't know when they're going to run out. So you've got to jump on and get them quick. Oh my goodness. Lucky you were looking, Dimity. Thank you for that. Thank you for the heads up on that one. All right. So that one, and then we've got our fence pieces. Oops, I just lost one. There we go. We've got our 2 end posts. We've got our, now this one's got a pre-printed sentiment, so that's good. We've got English, French and German. We also need this piece here. Oh, you missed out, Dimity. Oh no. Oh. Well, just keep checking. It might come back in time before the sale ends. So just keep going back in and checking each day, maybe a couple of times a day. Otherwise, you'll have to put it on your list for after when it does come back. Hey, Kylie, how are you? Sorry, I just saw your comment then. Thought I would give you a tip with the backing of the dimensionals. Use your take your pick tool, spike and stab the back of the dimensionals. Yeah, will easily come off. Yeah. Then into the bin. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Kylie. I do normally do that. Actually, but with those little mini ones on these little pieces, I just haven't been doing that today for some reason. But thank you for reminding me. All right, so we've got I'll take these out actually. I tend to do that a lot with the large dimensionals, sometimes with the mini dimensionals, especially if they're half pieces. I find sometimes it's easier doing them with my fingernails rather than with the take your pick, but it does just depend. There we go. All right, There we go. So there's all of our pieces. We've got our 2 fence pieces, our paling, our little, not palings, little end pole bits. We've got that. We've got 1, 2, oh, there should have been 3 of those ones. 3 of the little purpley ones. I must have missed one. Hang on a sec. Let's go back and have a look. Did I miss one? No, I've popped out 3 and I'm missing one. Oh, come out with that? No. Maybe it's fallen out somewhere. Did I have 3 there before? Oh, I have got 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going blind. Never mind. Never mind. And I even have my glasses on. How funny. Okay. Good. All right. So let's go back to our instructions. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of this piece. Okay, we'll start with folding our card base. I'll get that ready. Take our bone folder and burnish on the folded edge to make that sit down nice and flat. There we go. We'll pop our flowers over there out of the way, and we're going to do our stamping first. Okay, so we're going to put our Just a Note back on the stamp set. It went on that way. We are going to stamp Thinking of You Today. This one here. So again, because this is a stretchy photopolymer stamp, see how you can bend it like that? We're going to pop it face down onto our paper, onto our grid paper or scrap paper, whatever you've got on your desktop. And I'm going to take the block to the stamp to pick it up so that I know that it's nice and straight. Okay, so we'll do that stamping first. That's going to be on this strip here, this skinny little rectangle strip. I'm going to use my grid paper to just line that up so I can make sure to get that nice and straight. Tap, tap, tap. And hopefully I got that fairly straight. Not too bad. All right, give that one a little clean. Actually didn't clean that one before I used it, did I? Naughty, naughty. Thankfully it stamped okay because I didn't test it either. I was too busy thinking about the next step. All right, we'll take that one off. And this time we're going to use our large fence. Now this one is going to be great for lots of other projects as well, as are all the sentiments as well and the wood texture. But this one, I always love a good fence stamp. All right, so that one is just going to fit on our D block. We're going to give that one a clean. Kylie says, I've been using a kit that I bought last year for Christmas cards and the envelopes match. Oh, lovely. Takes the worry about does this look right? Does this look, takes the worry about does this look. I'm not sure if, am I reading that right? Takes the worry out of, yeah, knowing if things look right on your card. I think that's what you meant to say. Was that what you meant to say, Kylie? I think so. Yeah, definitely does. Definitely does. All right. So let's do a little test with this one. Oh, good. Yes. Yes. Let's do a little test with this one. Oh, cute. Look at that little fence. Isn't that adorable? Okay. So we're going to stamp the fence detail. I'm just having a look in the instructions. Oh, okay, got it. Right. So we put these together like this. Line them up like that. There we go. And then we can stamp that one all in one go. Okay. So we're going to line that up. Hopefully I'm doing that right. Am I doing that right? Wait. Let me just check. Oh, there's a gap. Hang on, there's a gap. Got to make a gap. We'll do this one first. I think this one will be just looking in the instructions. All right, this one should line up. So line that up. You've got the little detail. It might be a bit hard to see on the grid paper, but you've got, see how you've got the little fence detail? Excuse my dry hands. You've got the little fence detail there. So we're going to line that up. Actually line that up with the, oh, I was hoping that it might line up with the grid, but it doesn't really. I'll just line it up with one of the grids so that I can see where I'm lining this up. Actually, you know what? I'll move it up to the darker part. There we go. If I move that up to the darker part up there, you can see that better and line that up more easily. Then we're going to line that up. There we go. Cute. I probably could have stamped that down a little bit lower. And then, yes, I should have stamped that down a bit lower. Hang on, let me grab the other one. I'll grab the other one. That wasn't a good example. There we go. Just got to take out this little bit in there where the hinge is too. Let me bring the grid paper down a bit closer to me so I can see it. All right, there we go. So we're going to go about there. Just trying to work out where we're going. That's better. Yes, that's lined up better. Okay, and I think for this bit, I'm just going to do them one at a time because I don't want to muck those ones up. So we'll try and line that up with that one there and there like that. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And we're just stamping the 3 on that side because this edge piece is for that other, for the, what do you call it, the post. There we go. Okay. All right, so we give that one a little clean. I don't think the posts, I think the posts are staying as they are. They're not having any extra detail stamped onto them. There we go. All right, so now we've got all of our components and we've got to do all of our adhesive. Okay, so that's all of our stamped bits. There's our other posts. Now we'll do all of our adhesive. I'll just move that off there. All right, so on the back of this one, yes, we're flipping that over. We're going to put tear and tape on the back of this one. Trim that. Then we're going to put tape on the back of this one and tape on that one. So you don't want to put tape on this center part because this is going to open, okay? So just putting tape on the 2 end bits. Like that. And same with this one to put it down a bit lower. So I'll put it down a bit lower following the instructions. Okay, so for this little fence post on the side, it's saying put the adhesive top and bottom, and then this one that's attached to the gate, it's saying put it more in line with where the hinges are. Okay, all right, so we've got all of that done, and then we're going to put some mini dimensionals towards the bottom and part way up. Oh, that one's stuck to my finger. That one's missing its backing. There we go. There we go. Yep. And then our sentiment, this one's going to have dimensionals. Oh, sure, Kylie, I sure can. Yes. And then we will turn all of this over. And this one's also got dimensionals as well. Okay, so all of this is having dimensionals on the back. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And this one too is having one on either end. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so that is all of our adhesive done. Now we can get ready to put all of our pieces together. Okay. Let's move all of our little bits up out of the way. That's the sticky one. That one hasn't got the backing on it. All right. So we are taking this. Wait, have I missed pulling out a piece? I think I might have missed pulling out a piece. Where's our destructions? Oh, I missed. Yes. Oh no, that one. That one. Yeah, that's all the bits. Just found some more dimensional backings. They get everywhere, don't they, those things? All right, let me just take a look and see here. Oh, okay. Right, we're going that way. Okay, got it. Understand. We're going that way, and this is going to adhere along the bottom. Hang on, I'm going to turn that over. This is going to adhere along the bottom like that. Okay, I understand. Right, I just had to double check that I hadn't missed something. All right, we'll take off the adhesive there. Now, if it were me, I would probably put some dabs of glue on some of these little bits. If you've got glue dots or your multi-purpose liquid glue, but I'll see how we go. There might be a reason why they didn't say to put adhesive on any of those, so let's just wait and see. I might go back in and do it after. I just feel because they're a little bit delicate and I'm worried that they might get bent. So line that up along the bottom of your card, edge to edge. There we go. Because see, they're sort of loose. You could even pop dimensionals in under them, I reckon, and have them sort of sit up off your card a little bit. But we'll get back to that. Okay, and then with the gate, we've got that piece, which is going to go that side, or it's going to go up here. Okay. No, that way. That's it. Okay, I'm working it out. There's little, you'll see there's a little faint blanked out area here and here to show you actually where to line up the fence. Okay. I thought this one was going to be easier than the last one, and now I'm realizing that there's actually little steps that I didn't realize, and then that one's going to go there like that. Okay. All right. So let's adhere those ones. Yep, that's right. Okay, so that one's going there, lining up with that little bit there and against the edge of your card. Okay, and then this one. Lining up with the edge of your card. There we go. Okay, great. And then your little gate opens like that. Isn't that cute? But we've got to add the posts on. So where those blanks are there, that's where your posts are going to add to there. So there's that one. And this one. There we go. Make sure that's still opening. Yep, good. Then we're going to pop our Thinking of You inside here. That's going to go in here, making sure that it's still going to be covered by the gate, so don't put it up too high. I'm sort of putting it in line. I'll show you in a minute when I get it stuck down. Sort of putting it in line with this almost. Okay, so that's hidden under your gate, and then you get to add on your little flowers. Oops. Okay, so we've got a daisy here, and that daisy is going to overlap your fence there, which will look pretty. Then we've got our little purple flowers and our little blossom. Not sure what these are, these little flowers. This one is the center one here. So that's going to go on there like that. Then we've got our little purple blossoms. These ones look like hydrangeas to me. And it shows you here where to put those ones. So we're going to have one down here. And then this one here. Let me get that round the right way. That one there like that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Trying to line it up with the flower underneath. And then this one is going to go, which one is it showing me? Here, this one here. Turn that up that way. That one there, and then our little hello goes on the front of the gate. That's just going to go in the center there on the front of our gate. And there we have our last little card. Isn't that cute? Isn't that beautiful? I haven't got my Thinking of You quite straight actually. I wonder if I can move that. What? Oh, I can, yes. Oh, wants to stick. It wants to stick. That's a bit better. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. And you've got all the dimension here on the flowers and the posts. And you've got two little sentiments there. Isn't that cute? All right, let's grab our little envelope. Oh, I buried them. Hang on a minute. Here we go. So there's our pretty little envelope. They're gorgeous, aren't they? It is definitely a beautiful kit, isn't it, Leslie? Yeah. It's a really, really lovely one. Oh, I'm so disappointed that it's gone out of stock for you all. Did anyone manage to grab it today before it went out of stock? Let me know if you got it. All right, so let's have a look at the three of them together. I'll just take the envelopes away so they're not distracting from the beautiful cards, but they're really interactive, beautiful cards. So we've got this one, in case you missed it before. We've got the dimension there on the flowers and the little birdhouse, and then the thanks is popped up. We stamped the palings on the fence there. You can go ahead and stamp the inside of the palings too if you want to, but I wasn't going to worry about it. This one here with your wrought iron gate and all this beautiful vinage. Is vinage even a word? Vines and popped up flowers. That's really beautiful as well. That one's just plain on the inside. And then this beautiful one that we just made as well. Aren't they beautiful? It's such a gorgeous kit. So again, this one is the Welcoming Garden kit. Has just gone on unorderable, currently unavailable. Hopefully it'll come back in before the sale ends so that you can all grab it. There it is there, if you're looking for it. If you want the code for it, I'll give you the code and you can write it down now so that you can keep going back and double checking. It's hang on, let me take my glasses off so I can see now at a distance. 165661. 165661. That one did have 30% off, and in the sale it was $29.40, but the regular price is $42. Now you can go to, I'll show you on my iPad, you can actually go and you can ask them to email you when it becomes available. Hang on, let me pull it up on my iPad. 2 secs, and I'll pull it up on my iPad and I'll show you. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so when you go, can you see my iPad? Hang on, let me see on my replay over here so that I can make sure you're seeing this. When you go to the kits collection, okay, if you scroll down, find the kit you're looking for. I think it was down here. Here it is down here, Welcoming Garden. Tap on the image so that it brings up the information. And here it says currently unavailable. Send me an email if this item becomes available. You can put your email address in there and then you click on the little box. It says by signing up for this notification, you agree to receive an email from Stampin' Up informing you if this item becomes available. You'll also receive a confirmation email with an unsubscribe link allowing you to opt out for future communication at any time. Okay, so tick that, then click on notify me and Stampin' Up will notify you when it comes back in. I've done that with a few items and it's been fantastic. I think I did it with the washi tape because that kept on going unorderable as well. But yeah, if you want them to let you know as soon as it comes available, I would suggest doing that. Okay. All right, so there you go. But yeah, lots of beautiful other kits in the sale. So definitely go and check those out. This is another one, Road to Christmas, that I think is going to be quite popular. So not sure how long. Let's see if there's any others that have gone unorderable. Birthday Fancy Kit, that's another popular one. That one went unorderable this morning. So that's another one. If you love that one, you can get them to email you with that one. If you click on the image, it'll actually give you a larger image and then you can expand your screen. On a laptop, it'll give you a little magnifying glass that you can click on and then you can hover over to see an up close image of all of the images that are in there. Okay. And then to go out of that, you just click on the X and you back out again. Okay, let's see what else. Is there any others? Let's have a look and see. For those of you that are scrapbookers, the Make a Memory scrapbooking kit is great. Fantastic discount on that one. Its regular price is $63. It's currently $44.10. Now remember too, if you are a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you do get your discount on top of that as well. On top of that sale price, you're going to get your discount, okay? Great time to join. If you're not already a demonstrator, you can put any of these kits into your starter kit. You can put other items into your starter kit as well. We've got, you only pay $60 at the moment and you can choose for products up to $235. So fill up that starter kit, get as close to $235 as you can. This one's also unavailable, the Buy Your Side kit. I think that one was already unavailable though. And then we've got that one. Okay, so it just happened to be the one we're using today is popular because it's the one that's gone. Oh, also too, the, let me find it. The Heirlooms Arrangement Kit. This one has been really popular and it keeps going unorderable. So if you've been waiting on that one, then definitely get that now too. Because that is a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Look at that one. I haven't opened mine yet. I've got it, but I haven't opened it yet. But I'll be opening that one soon. So yeah, definitely check that out. Check out the join offer as well. As I said, You only pay $60, but you get to choose $235 worth of product in your starter kit. Or you can choose the other option, the option 2, and pay $169 and choose $344 worth of product. So 2 amazing offers. All right, let me tip the camera back up to my face, and we can then, I can then say goodbye properly. All right, here we go. Bear with me. Remember to flip the camera today before I did my adjustment. Last week I forgot to do that, and I think I probably made everybody dizzy. Well, I hope I didn't make everyone dizzy, but there we go. All right, just adjust those lights. So beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful kit? So pretty. Whee! I love all the little interactive parts and all the 3D on this. Like, it's just gorgeous. Hello. Peer through the gate there. Really beautiful. Yeah, so here are the 2 offers. So definitely check these out. If you are here in Australia and you are not yet a demonstrator and you would love to join my team, I'd love to have you. We would love to, our whole team would love to welcome you. There's the other offer as well. So you've got the options there. I did pick, the scissors, yes. Thank you for asking again, Kylie. Sorry, I forgot to show those. So on my scissors, I've got these little scissor charms. Now, this was a gift that was given to me at one of my, one of the Stampin' Up conventions called On Stage. And this one was from 2019, and it's got a little flower. It's got a little wrench. I don't know if you can see that little wrench. And it's got the year 2019 on there as well. A bit hard to see. It's hard to sort of hold them up. But there you go. Yeah, so I have those on there. That reminds me that these are my tape scissors. And also too, I usually have them on so that I know that they are my scissors. So if I'm using them, if I go like little charms like that are great for putting on your snips if you're going to crops, if you're going to classes, so that you know which scissors are yours, because a lot of us have the same scissors. A lot of us have got the Stampin' Up paper snips. So thanks, Kylie. I'm glad you like that. Yeah. All right, so let me just bring that back up again. I'll just check for more comments. Was there anything else there that I missed? Did anyone have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions. If there's anything I can help you with, or you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. Happy to help, happy to answer your questions. Just bringing this back up on my iPad so I can see it a bit easier here. There we go. Okay, so just scrolling back. Yep, everyone's loving this kit. Yes, it is a shame that it's sold out, but that's the thing with this kit special at the moment. It's only while supplies last. So yeah, those popular ones, they're going to go quick. All right, awesome. Okay, fantastic. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Remember, the kit sale goes until Wednesday, but again, those ones that you want, grab them quickly so you don't get disappointed. Also, too, the starter kit offer goes until the end of October, so you've got plenty of time. But definitely, if you are putting in an order and you're up around the $60 mark, or even if you're putting in a larger order and you're up around the $169 mark, if it goes over 60, definitely this is the best offer you're going to get. $175 worth of free product, free shipping on your starter kit, and then you're going to get an ongoing 20% discount on your products. And you'll get to utilize that discount till at least to the end of April next year. If you want more details, let me know. I did put the link in the comments through to my join page. There is a lot more information there as well. But if there's anything else, then I would love to help you. So feel free to ask me. Kylie asks, where did I get my cupboards from? Oh, you love my setup. Thank you. These are all from IKEA. They are the Kallax unit, Kallax. They come in different configurations. I've got a 1x4 there with inserts in them, which I had made from a guy down in Melbourne. He's no longer making them anymore, sadly. But you can get them in different configurations from different places for the inserts. And then this one over here, this is a 5x5. I've got another 1x4 on the other side, which has all of my business stuff in it, which I don't show on camera because it's boring. It's got folders and, mostly folders and books and things like that. So that one's not exciting. I've got another 1x5 in my studio with a whole heap of other stuff and my scrapbooking stuff and all of that in there as well. They're really fantastic, but they come in different configurations. I believe there's a 4x4 as well. There's a 2x2. I don't know if there's a 3x3. I'm not sure. But anyway, IKEA. Yeah, definitely check them out. My trolleys as well. My trolleys also come from IKEA. They are great for storing your products and you can move them around. I've got one for my die cutting. That's my little die cutting station. And I've got the little board. So the tray on the top is actually upside down. No, it's up the right way. That's right. I just had it raised up. And then I've got the chopping board on the top, which made like a platform for my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then underneath is a storage area that I put my extra plates and things like that. So, yeah. All right, but yeah, they're great as well. And you can get all the little tubs. You can see the little tubs hanging on the end there. You can get all little tubs to put extra bits and pieces. I've got another one in the craft room that you don't see as well that's over beside my desk. That one is chock-a-block full of tools. Yeah, so many great things at IKEA. Go shopping. Yes, definitely check it out, Kylie, definitely. Yeah. All right, well, I will love you and leave you all. Thanks so much for being here. It's been a lot of fun putting this kit together. I love it. Can't wait to put together the rest of the kit. There are 3 of each of those projects in the kit. So, yeah, as I said, get Stampin' Up to email you when it comes in. Fill that little email me section out in the online store. All right, have a great week, everyone. I look forward to seeing you all again next week, next Monday at Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Remember, we're on daylight savings now here in New South Wales. And I hope you have a rest of a great rest of the day, rest of the long weekend if you are here in Australia celebrating long weekend. And I'll see you all next week. Have a great week, everyone. Happy crafting. Bye.